Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to the Farm Wolf. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Today's video, I'm going to be working on a fuel shutoff valve. This valve that I'm working on is on a Ford 3000 tractor. There are other tractors that use similar valves to this. The valve that I'm working on, it was actually leaking when you shut the fuel off. It was leaking past the shutoff and leaking down to the carburetor. But I'm going to show you if you have a valve that leaks past the threads where you shut the fuel off, the little knob that you turn in to shut the fuel off, sometimes they will leak past that. I'm going to show you how to fix that. On this particular model, the reason why I'm replacing it is, mine, somebody tightened it up too tight and it wore a groove where the mating surfaces for the fuel shutoff meet. So it's like I said, it was leaking and going towards the carburetor. But if you've got one that's a simple leak past the threads, this will show you how to fix that. So I hope you enjoy the video. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. And thanks for watching. All right. The fuel shutoff valve that I'm talking about, some of this stuff I did, not on camera, just for the sake of time. When you unscrew this, it's just got regular threads. So it'll be on the tractor like this. You'll be looking at it this way. This will be the shutoff valve. And then your fuel line usually comes out the side. Just take your fuel line off the front here and just unscrew it. I used a crescent wrench, worked pretty good. Then this filter goes up inside the tank. It just pops right off. And what I did, this is like a retaining clip that holds this part that screws in and out. It just keeps it from going out so far. I pried a screwdriver under there, and you can see it where it comes through the bottom right here at that mark there. I took a screwdriver, pried it up, took a pair of pliers and raised it up like that. It comes out, and then this part just unscrews. And the reason why I'm replacing this, what I'm going to show you today, is a lot of them will leak gas around this part right here where the threads are. Mine was actually allowing gas to come through the line and leak out the carburetor. But what's going on with mine, I don't know if you can see it or not. Somebody tightened this up before we had the tractor. Tightened it up really tight, and it made a groove in this part that seats down in here. So that was allowing the fuel to bypass the valve and go to the carburetor. But what I'm going to show you is if fuel is coming out around this through the threads. The way you can do, you can just get you like a pick set, and you can work your way around, which this is probably going to be a really hard seal. This is a little O-ring here. You can pry your way around that. You can see how hopefully you can see where I got under the O-ring, and it'll pry up, which actually broke it. But you can get the O-ring off. A lot of times these O-rings just get wore, or they get dried out. And what I would do, like this one, this looks like it's the right fit. And maybe not, maybe a little bit too big. You're just going to grab you an O-ring, and I don't know if I mentioned this or not, these O-ring kits, you can buy them at any hardware store. I would just find one that seems to fit. You just roll these down. This one might be just a little bit too small, but for the sake of the film being, or the clip being short, I'll just show you this. You want one that you can feel that's going to be just a little bit big. So I might end up having to go back with that other one. And this one, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to use this anyway. I'm just showing you how you can fix one if you've got this problem. I actually broke that. But I would just go back, just try to find you one that fits. I would probably go back with this one. It's a little bit too big, but when it's in that cylinder, it'll kind of squeeze it down. I would put oil on this I'd put it back in. And you're just gonna, which this one, I kind of boogered it up, but just push it down. I would get like a pair of channel locks and clamp it. I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm getting rid of it anyway. I bought a brand new one. But anyway, this is how you can fix if you've got one leaking past the threads where you shut it off. And it's like I said, I can't fix this one because it's actually my problem's up in here, and this is plastic. So it was cheaper for me just to buy a new one rather than, if I bought this piece, it was only $2 more to buy the whole part rather than this piece. This piece here can be replaced. But I'm just showing you this. If you've got one leaking past the threads, you can fix it at home. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that if you have a fuel shutoff valve and you got a leak like how I described, hope maybe this helps you to figure out how to fix it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and please subscribe.